The 1939 Republic Pictures film serial Zorro's Fighting Legion is a 12-chapter adventure that redefines the legacy of the masked hero in a chaotic, post-independence Mexico. Set in 1824, in the wake of Mexico's transition from a Spanish colony to an emerging republic, the serial unfolds against a backdrop of national instability and fragile political order. The young nation is striving to secure its financial footing, largely dependent on its gold shipments. Into this volatile climate steps an insidious threat, a mysterious villain who seeks to upend the established order and install himself as a ruler. At the heart of this threat is Don Del Oro, sometimes referred to as the Lord of Gold, whose mesmerizing, armored persona and cult-like leadership over elements of the indigenous population, notably the Yaqui, lend him an almost deific presence. The danger becomes palpable when local authorities, including members of the governing council, find themselves undermined by an internal conspiracy. Francisco, a respected local official tasked with protecting the vital gold shipments and maintaining order, faces coordinated attacks from Del Oro's henchmen. As chaos looms, it becomes clear that the destabilization of the region is part of a larger, carefully orchestrated plot aimed at seizing power. This crisis sets the stage for the arrival of a mysterious stranger, whose presence signals that hope is on the horizon. The enigmatic Don Diego Vega, known to the people only as the masked vigilante Zorro, makes his dramatic entrance amid the turmoil. Initially an unknown figure, his skill with the sword, his daring escapes, and his uncanny ability to appear when most needed quickly earn him the admiration of the local populace. In a pivotal turning point, Francisco's trusted partner recognizes Zorro's true identity, revealing that behind the mask lies a man of honor committed to safeguarding the Republic. Embracing his destiny, Zorro is called upon not merely as a lone hero but as the unifying force behind a ragtag band of patriots, a fighting legion composed of local rebels, townsfolk, and loyal soldiers ready to oppose the tyranny represented by Don Del Oro. Each chapter of Zorro's Fighting Legion delivers a pulse-pounding mix of action and suspense. From the very first installment, viewers are treated to an array of death-defying sequences, including explosions that trigger landslides, narrow rope bridges that threaten collapse under Zorro's weight, runaway stagecoaches hurtling toward peril, and elaborate traps that leave him clinging to the edge of doom. These cliffhanger endings keep the audience in suspense as Zorro's Legion undertakes increasingly dangerous missions. In one chapter, Zorro faces the deadly challenge of a crumbling, rope-suspended bridge engineered by his enemies to halt his progress. In another, an explosive trap fires a cache of explosives, forcing him to race against time and gravity itself as he plunges from a crumbling elevator shaft. Throughout the serial, ingenious stunts and tireless escapes, often orchestrated by a talented team of stuntmen, underscore the visceral blend of swordplay, acrobatics, and daring chases that became the trademark of Republic serials. Zorro's leadership is further solidified as he rallies his experienced comrades and the common people alike. Characters such as Volatile, the spirited daughter of one of his trusted allies, and Ramon, his stalwart friend, add depth to the narrative, emphasizing themes of loyalty and communal resilience in the face of tyranny. As the serial approaches its crescendo in the final chapters, the tension mounts to a fever pitch. Zorro, and by extension, his assembled fighting legion, confronts Don Del Oro in a series of rapid, high-stakes encounters that test not just physical prowess but also the moral fiber of the people. In an electrifying climax, Zorro unmasks the true nature of the villain. Don Del Oro's carefully crafted persona as a godlike, armored tyrant is stripped away, revealing him as a counterfeit despot whose ambitions were rooted in greed and the desire for power. This dramatic unmasking not only vindicates Zorro's crusade but also serves as a cathartic moment for a nation on the brink, affirming the triumph of justice and the vital importance of self-governance. At its core, Zorro's Fighting Legion is a study in the enduring conflict between tyranny and freedom. The serial weaves together several resonant themes. Patriotism and national identity. The film underscores the challenges faced by a nascent republic as it struggles to define itself against both internal and external threats. Mystery and the power of the mask. Zorro's masked identity symbolizes the notion that true heroism is often concealed beneath a veneer of mystery. His ability to inspire hope from the shadows speaks to the power of concealed truth facing overt corruption. Collective action. Rather than operating as a lone avenger, Zorro's role as the leader of a fighting legion highlights the importance of unity, demonstrating that extraordinary change is possible when determined individuals come together for a common cause. The serial's blend of swashbuckling adventure, daring stunts, and a compelling story of resistance left an indelible mark on the action-adventure genre. Its influence would reverberate in later portrayals of masked heroes and vigilantes, making it a cherished piece of cinematic heritage for audiences who appreciate classic storytelling. Zorro's fighting legion stands as a vivid reminder that courage, ingenuity, and unity can overcome even the most formidable foes. The serial not only entertains with its relentless cliffhangers and dynamic action sequences but also inspires through its timeless message of hope and collective resistance in the face of oppression.